You already know what you need to do. You know the habits you should follow, the tasks you must complete, and the goals you want to reach. Yet, even with all this clarity, your mind pulls you in every possible direction's impulses, distractions, and excuses. Discipline feels like something you want, but can't quite hold on to. Focus feels like a muscle you never fully learn to control. But before we go deeper, here is something important. If you want to understand how your mind works and unlock your full potential, take a look at the free ebook linked in the YouTube description and in the TikTok bio. Staying focused has nothing to do with being smart or motivated. Discipline is not about waking up inspired every day. It is a psychological structure your brain builds through repetition, environment, and emotional clarity. The reason you lose focus is not because you are lazy, it's because your brain is wired to avoid discomfort, and discipline requires the exact opposite, controlled discomfort. Most people believe they fail because of a lack of willpower, but willpower is the weakest and most inconsistent tool you can rely on. Your brain burns energy quickly, and the more decisions you make, the more your mental energy drains. The key to discipline is removing decision fatigue, not fighting it. This is why routines work. They eliminate the mental load. When your brain already knows what to do, resistance decreases. Focus also depends on reducing cognitive noise. Every notification, every open tab, every unfinished task in your environment adds micro friction to your brain. Even if you're not consciously aware of it, your subconscious mind is tracking all those open loops. When your internal system feels overloaded, your brain chooses the path of least resistance, distractions. It's not weakness, it's neurological efficiency. The way to break this cycle is by mastering the art of micro-focus. Instead of trying to work for hours, train your mind to stay committed for short, intense intervals. When you tell your brain, just 5 minutes, you bypass resistance, and once you start, inertia keeps you going. Starting is the real battle. Discipline begins the moment you take action, not when you feel ready. Another point most people don't realize is that distractions are emotional, not logical. When you're stressed, bored, overwhelmed, or anxious, your brain seeks relief. That's when you scroll, snack, procrastinate, or jump from task to task. To stay focused, you need emotional regulation, not just productivity hacks. Pay attention to your internal state. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? The answer is often more important than the task itself. Your environment shapes your discipline more than your intentions ever will. If your phone is next to you, you won't win against it. If your workspace is cluttered, your mind will feel cluttered. If you work where you relax, your brain won't know the difference. Build a physical environment that forces you into focus. It's not cheating, it's strategy. And there is something deeper, identity. You act according to who you believe you are. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with discipline, your behavior will always match that belief. But when you shift your identity to, I'm the kind of person who follows through, everything changes. Discipline becomes natural when it aligns with how you see yourself. You don't need motivation. You need structure, a simple routine, clear triggers, reduced noise, emotional awareness, and identity alignment. These elements combined make discipline automatic instead of painful. Focus stops being a battle and becomes a natural state your brain can enter with less resistance. But none of this works without consistency. Even if you start small, even if you fail some days, the key is returning the next day. Discipline is built like a muscle through repetition, not perfection. And once you experience the results, a calmer mind, higher productivity, and stronger confidence, you start to crave the process instead of avoiding it. And remember, your brain will resist what challenges it, but it will reward what strengthens it. The question is whether you let your impulses rule you or whether you take control of your mind intentionally, one focused moment at a time. If you want more deep psychological insights like this and tools to transform your discipline, check the ebook linked below in the YouTube description and in the TikTok bio. And don't forget to like and follow so you don't miss the next video. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what is the biggest distraction that steals your focus every day?